Yo, what is up guys? Ethan here back with another video, and today I'm just going to be giving my review on the first AP Top 25, the preseason edition. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Now, I'm barely even going to edit this video. This is just going to be a raw cut reaction. There's a few teams I definitely disagree with. So let me read off the top 25 and then I'll give off my insight. Number 1's Alabama, number 2's Ohio State, number 3 Georgia, number 4 Clemson, number 5 Notre Dame, number 6 Texas A&M, number 7 Utah, number 8 Michigan, number 9 Oklahoma, number 10 Baylor, number 11 Oregon, number 12 Oklahoma State, number 13 NC State, number 14 USC, number 15 Michigan State, number 16 Miami, number 17 Pittsburgh, number 18 Wisconsin, number 19 Arkansas, number 20 Kentucky, 21 is Ole Miss, 22 is Wake Forest, 23 Cincinnati, 24 Houston, and the rounded out 25 is BYU. And the first thing I want to point out is Tennessee should definitely be on this list. It's absolutely crazy in my opinion that Tennessee is not on here. They are the first team with other receiving votes, but man oh man, I think Tennessee deserves to be in this top 25. I would have Texas in the top 25 as well. I do understand why they are not, but I definitely would have them there. But let's start off at the top. I agree with the top 3. I think Bama's number 1. Ohio State and Georgia are interchangeable, but personally I think Ohio State's better than Georgia, so I have them at 2 as well. And then there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 range. This is where it's pretty big for me. I would have Notre Dame at 8. I think they are the least talented team out of all those teams, and they have a new coach in Marcus Freeman. I love Marcus Freeman, but Notre Dame is not number 5 in my opinion. I would have Texas A&M at 7. They just need to prove themselves under Jimbo Fisher. Number 6, I would have Utah. I know they had, after a phenomenal year last year, the return Cam Rising, but I think the loss of Devin Lloyd and Brandon Covey are actually going to be way more impactful than people anticipate. Utah is definitely a top team. I would have them at 6. I would have Clemson at 5 and Michigan at 4. I think out of all those teams, I think Michigan's the best out of all of them. But if you had Clemson at 4, I wouldn't be mad. But I would just personally have Michigan right there at number 5. Number 9 and 10 really surprised me. Oklahoma at 9. And I thought I was a high believer in Oklahoma. Apparently the AP is too. I have Oklahoma in like that early teens range, but they are definitely not a top 10 team entering this season. They do deserve the respect. Even as a high believer in Oklahoma for this upcoming year, man oh man, I do not agree with them starting off as a top 10 team. Baylor is in that range. I just don't think they're that number 10 team. I would personally have a team like NC State or USC right there. 11's Oregon. Personally, as an Oregon fan, I'm actually surprised about this. I would have us a tad lower. Man, Oklahoma State at 12 is really crazy in my opinion. NC State needs to be a tad higher in my opinion. You finished off the year like 9 and 3. You deserve the respect. In my opinion, you are definitely a top 10, 11 team. 13 is just a tad too low. 16 is Miami. I have Miami as a top 10 team. I understand why they're so low, but I can't agree with Miami at 16. Pittsburgh at 17. I'm a high believer in Pittsburgh. The video literally came out today. But Pittsburgh does not deserve to be 17 after what they lost. They do deserve to be in the top 25. They should be in that 20, 22, 25 range, but they're not a top 20 team. Wisconsin, man oh man, this is like a big disagreement in my opinion. Wisconsin is like all over the place in these polls I'm seeing. I've seen a few people with Wisconsin in their top 15. For me, I don't even have them in my top 30. I'm just not a big believer in Wisconsin this year, even though they have Braylon Allen. If Wisconsin was at like 23, 24, I could understand it, but 18, that's a little too high for me in my opinion. Arkansas is good. Kentucky and Ole Miss are good in my opinion. I would have Ole Miss over Kentucky though in my opinion. Wake Forest, if you have Sam Hartman, I understand if this is at 22, but for my poll, it's going to assume that Sam Hartman is not going to be starting at quarterback due to the injury. If Sam Hartman's not playing, Wake Forest is not a top 25 team. I just want to say that right here, right now. And Wake Forest, like, if they do have Hartman, this is an okay pick, but they're not even close to a top 25 team. Cincinnati at 23, I don't have them in my top 25. They're just making the cut, but they do deserve to be in the top 25 based on what they did last year. Houston at 24, I'm perfectly okay with, and I would have BYU up a little bit. I would have them at that 22 range. I have Tennessee in my top 20. I am absolutely shocked Tennessee's not in this top 25. Maybe I'm just a high believer in this Tennessee team. Overall, it's an okay poll. You have the teams. They're in the right sections they should be in, but it's just the order of the teams, in my opinion. What is your opinion of this poll? Let me know in the comment section below. LSU predictions tonight at 8. Look out for that video tonight. Like always, like, share, subscribe, push notifications on so you don't miss any of my videos. And like always, have a good day. Peace out.